Hey guys, so I know that I am behind on doing my budget reports. I still have April that I hadn't posted yet, so I'm just going to combine them both into this video. So I'm going to have both April and May's budget reports in this video. So I'm going to start with April and go over how it turned out. So we have income. Income was pretty much right on exactly what we were expecting. We brought in $2,547.44 with our jobs and side jobs. So we'll go down to expenses here. We have all of our normal categories at the top, and then water was $22.77, electric $39.43, phones $51.70, internet the same as always. So groceries, we did go over in April, and this is why, if you'd seen one of my other videos, we've increased our grocery budget to $250, and that is because we have been going a little bit over, and we've just been buying a lot better quality items, a lot more fresh fruits and vegetables and things like that. So just higher quantities than we used to buy. So $238.17 is what we spent on groceries in April. Dining out, we were just pretty much right on budget, just slightly over $102.52 for dining out. Entertainment, this one was not something planned. My husband, it was something that he really wanted to go to, so we decided to go to that. It was Big Daddy Weave and Brandon Heath concert, if you guys ever heard of them. They're on K-Love, and the Joy FM is the one that we listened to them on. So my husband had seen that they were going to be near our town, and he really wanted to go. So it was kind of a last minute decision. So it was $56 for both of us, which is pretty decent for a concert, and it was a really good concert. Gas. So this is also in my newer budget plans. We are budgeting much higher for this. In April we hadn't, because we didn't know what it was going to be. We didn't know what to expect. So it was $299.26 in April for gas. The reason it was so high is because of our jobs. There is a lot of driving involved. We were driving all day long, and we do get a gas allowance, so it does even it out, and we're not paying that out of pocket really, but I do include it on here. So household $125.31. This let's see, I was budgeting $130, and we had planned on buying a new garden hose and a washer attachment for the driveway, so it just hooks onto our power washer and it does the driveway really fast. We have a very long driveway, and it takes a long time to do it, and with this attachment it got done in half the time, so it was well worth the price. And then the garden hose, and then just some miscellaneous household items. And then we each got allowance. We split the $140, and then miscellaneous $18.85. This was just bird food and acid reflux pills for my husband. Disney took their $28.75 out for annual passes. Hulu $13.99. This is the last month that we had paid for Hulu. We canceled it for May, so we had $13.99. The reason we canceled it is we just don't feel that we use it enough. It's not really, honestly, it's not really worth it. We don't really watch a lot of TV, and we're pretty content with renting movies and TV seasons from the library, and we also have a small collection of our own that we will watch. Hulu was great though. It was a pretty good streaming. I like it a lot better than Netflix or other streaming services, but still just don't think it's worth it for us. Car repairs, this was very unexpected. Did not plan for this. $244.24. This is back in April now, so I'm trying to remember everything that went on. But this was issues with the new truck that we bought. We weren't sure what was going on with it. And then we ended up figuring it out that it was the computer engine. So we bought the computer engine on eBay. It was a little over $200, and my husband switched out the computer engines himself, saved us a lot of money. The auto shop was going to charge us a little bit over $1,000 to do this, and we did it for just over $200, and it took my husband about 5 minutes to switch those out. It was that simple. I know on some vehicles where it's located, it is a lot more work, so for ours it was located in a very simple area, so it wasn't a big deal. So we had that. We also bought a couple other things before that, thinking it might have been that issue, but that's what that was for, and it has been working just fine since. So really, really happy about that we got that fixed. And then this was $209.80 because we didn't really plan on buying the truck because we had a truck and it stopped working. The transmission pretty much was shot in it. We didn't want to put all the money for a new transmission in, so we just purchased a new one. And the DMV, we had to go there and switch plates and do all that stuff, tags and all that. So we switched everything over, went there and did the title, and we also were due in May for all of our other tags. We have a trailer and other vehicles, so we decided to just go ahead and take care of everything instead of going back in May. So that was $209.80 for everything, so that's done, thankfully. And then we also gave $200 to the church in April. So $2,090.32 is our expenses. Obviously you can see that there is a big difference from what I budgeted, a lot of unexpected things. But considering everything that did happen in April, I think it turned out pretty good because we still saved money. So let's see. So yeah, minusing our expenses and our income, we had $457.12 left over. So we put $200 in vacation account, and then the rest we put in our savings. So our vacation, we have $200 balance as of April, and we're just starting to save up for our vacation in August. So that is pretty much how things worked out in April. Let me see if I had any notes. And then for personal money, I spent $2 on a pretzel, and I spent $7.41 on a dress from Goodwill. That was it on that. And then I saved the rest of my personal money, and that was pretty much it. I did not go and have an eye exam. I am planning on still doing that. I haven't still yet. But everything else we did do. So yeah, that was April. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm glad that we were able to, even with the expenses that came up, we still had money left over to save, so that was great. So I'm going to go ahead and switch now to May and just go over May with you and how that turned out. So in our income, our job pay was pretty much as expected, side jobs were as expected. And we had $800 in other income, and this was from selling our truck that had the transmission issues. We were able to sell it on Craigslist for $800 with the issues still. So we were happy with that. We paid $1,500 for it a couple years ago, so I don't think it's too bad. So that brought our income for May to $3,317.40. And then go through our expenses. The only thing that changed is our home insurance. You can see that there was an increase when it renewed. It did go up to $63.50. And I did look around before doing this, and it was still the cheapest that I could find. So water $26.77, electric $53.95, phones $51.68, internet the same. Groceries, okay, so this one was a big surprise to us. $114.65, that was really low. I know we stocked up on a lot of items previous month. We had a lot of meat and things like that my husband has been eating through. And then we've also been doing cookouts with my parents. So I think with that, it's just been kind of just a little bit less spending at the grocery. We've been really going through a pantry. I don't know. I guess that's what it was. We've been meal planning and everything. So 114.65 is really low, but we're happy with it. So we're still going to budget 250 for now, because I think that it'll still be higher than that on other months, but we'll see. And then dining out is 92.35, so we were really happy about that. It stayed definitely under. Even with eating out quite a few times with my parents in May. Also in my birthday in May, we ate out too. And then entertainment, so my birthday was in May, and for my birthday we decided to go boating. It was the first time we've ever gone boating, especially down here in Florida. So we rented a boat with my parents, and that's what we did for my birthday. So $141.89 was for the boating trip, and then we also did a day at Disney. So I also put any expenses that we had at Disney in the entertainment section. So that's what both of those were. And then gas was $283.62, so it was actually a little bit lower than the month before, so that was nice. I'm hoping to definitely stay under 300. Household $343. I didn't make a note of what that was. Allowance $120, so we only took $60 each. And then miscellaneous $73.96, and this is for gifts for Mother's Day. This was a small gift that my husband got me, and a car decal that my husband wanted to get, and also for Weed Killer. And then Disney took out $28.75. And then if you watched my last video, we did get a new dog. So we got a puppy, and her name is Macy. So we got her, we rescued her. She did have a fee. Let me go to here so I can see what this is. So she did have a fee, so this $811.06 is what we paid, all dealing with Macy in May. So there was a fee, and then taking her to the vet for like vaccines and checkup and all that. They also did like a stool sample test to check for like parasites. And then we also got like treats and a harness and crate, leash, food, toys, tags, stuff like that. So all of that equaled $811.06. We had been looking for a while. Just kind of recently we've been kind of looking around, knowing that we're kind of ready to get another dog after losing ours about a year ago. So my husband seen her, and then we kind of just fell in love with her and went to see her, and we just fell in love with her. So she has been doing well. She's a handful, but she is a puppy, so that's how it's going to be for a little while. But she is healthy, so that is the best news. So that was the $811.06. And then truck repair. This was the engine computer, so I can't remember what the repair was for the last one for April, because I told you guys it was the engine computer. This was the engine computer, $201.40, so that was in May. Let me see. I just have car repairs, so I think that was just the stuff that we had bought to try on it, but I'm not sure now. Or I might have put that on there twice. I will have to check this because I might have accidentally put it on both months. I don't know. But yeah, because otherwise it shouldn't be that high. The other things that we had tried were both just under like $50 each, so I'm not sure why it's like that. I'll have to check that. But we'll just go ahead and go with this. So $2,308.53 was the total that we had spent with Macy. That was definitely kind of unexpected, although we were kind of planning here soon. But we just didn't know when it was going to happen. So subtracting what we made and spent, we had quite a bit left over, and definitely a big help was from the $800 that we got from our old truck, selling it. So we had $1,800.86 left over. So that was really, really nice. And we put $500 of that into our vacation account to bring that up to $700, and then the rest into savings. And then I'm going to be trying to put as much going forward into our vacation fund until August, so we can build that up really well. Because I'd like to have more than that in there, a pretty good amount. And I will go over where we're going on vacation and all that in another video, and kind of give you what our budget is for everything. So that, let me see if I don't have any notes on there. I didn't really even spend any personal money in May. I might have bought a couple little things. I don't think I have it probably in my planner, but I don't think I put it on here. But not very much. So I've just been saving my personal money, and I kind of been saving that also for our vacation. So if we kind of want to do some extra things beyond what our like actual budget is, we both will have some personal money that we can use for a vacation. So I'm going to save what I can for that too. So that is April and May. Both months turned out pretty well, even with things that came up that we weren't planning for. But both months we were able to save a really good amount, so happy about that. Things have been going really well, and if you guys have any questions, let me know, and otherwise I will see you again soon in the next video. Bye everyone.